Hey guys, welcome back to the Tech Channel, and today we've got the fake AirPods. Let's get into it. So yeah, here we got the fake AirPods, and they are looking super snazzy. Okay, so basically, I want to thank you for clicking on this video. You know, really helps out the channel. Also, liking and subscribing helps out the channel as well. Also, you can check out the video with the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro, the full reviews, and perhaps even the full reviews of each and every AirPod clones here, if you want to check those out. Plus, I spent 2 hours editing the video on this, so, you know, really appreciate it if you check it out. Anyway, thanks for clicking on this. Let's get into the buds themselves. So, let's begin on with the ones I got first, the Airpods 12. So yeah, the Airpods 12 are very matte black, as you can tell, they're matte black, and they are the AirPods 1 clone. This came out, I don't even know, in 2018. They're called the Airpods 12, as I mentioned before, and these are the buds themselves. They charge via 2-pin, and they have touch controls like the real ones do. The touch controls are not as intuitive as I'd hope, just because they have like a weird, you know, like, I guess, like touch gestures. Like I think you have to click, or you have to tap it 3 times to go forward, 2 times to go backward, and sometimes it gets confused because these are $12. So yeah. Also, this one charges via Lightning. Not to say that these other ones don't charge via Lightning. They all charge via Lightning because they're AirPods clones, and no current AirPods charge via Type-C. The actual you know, cables that come in all these boxes, like in terms of the Lightning cables, are super short and not very useful. So yeah, I just want to put that out there. Also, the case sounds terrible. Yeah, and the actual back does not have a button, and it's super rubbery, as mentioned before. So I guess this is, you know, it's super light because of one reason. There isn't much battery. So in each bud, I want to say they last around 2 hours on very low volume, and maybe 4 hours with the case on. So yeah. Okay, let's get into the next one. These ones. These are the i12 TWS. You know, they are, you know, white. They are more glossy. They have a little button for pressing. The magnets sound better. And you know, it's glossy, as I mentioned before, and there's a button, and you know, you got the whole package. You know, you think that at first, right? You're like, oh, this is great, but here's the problem. So as you can tell, not to say that the flashing light is any different from either one, because they all have flashing lights, just to mention, but the actual size is way too big to be considered an AirPod clone, or like an actually good AirPod clone. So look at this. Let me get a comparable one. Look at that. The thickness. Let me show you from here. The thickness of this is way too thick. It's way too big. It's not the right amount of thickness, and these just sound terrible. Like seriously, these sound worse than the the little Dollarama earbuds that are packaged, and they're like $2, or even worse than the airplane freebies. So yeah, like these ones are not very good. They charge via 2-pin. The touch controls are very bad. The sound is terrible, as mentioned before, and only one earbud works, as you can tell. Luckily, weirdly enough, these ones are around 3 years old, I want to say, and they still work. $12 later, 3 years later, they still work. I don't know how that's even a thing. I feel like they just kind of like decrease the quality over time when they can mass produce these, just because these ones aren't as popular as the i12s are, you know. And also, listen to this. That's cheap. There's like really bad battery life. 1.5 hours without the case, and maybe 2 hours with the case. Listen to this. You know, it's just... Also, the case sounds nice, as mentioned before. Let's get into the AirPods Pro clones. So, they look really nice, except for this little grill thing that isn't really a grill, it's all flush. This is actually textured. It feels nice, I guess, and it has an actual silicone tip. These ones sound the best out of the bunch because of the silicone tip. These also don't charge via one pin like the other clones do. They charge via, I don't even know what this would be called. And these ones are called the Airpods 3. These ones are also about 12 bucks. Disclaimer, these ones came from Amazon, like the AirPod ones clones. These ones are on AliExpress. So yeah. Also, one weird pattern I noticed is that the left one stops working. Like, why does the left one always stop working? It's not like I mistreated it. And also, this left one still works, so why are these two left ones not working? Also, this one's glossy, so it looks more realistic. I mean, cheers to them. I mean, props to them. But, you know, yeah. Also, the magnet sound is the best one out of the bunch. So, yeah. Lightning cable. Lightning port, obviously. But it comes to the lightning cable. And there's a button. Clicky button. And there's actually a little light in there, which gives you green or orange, depending on the case battery. And I want to see these last around 2.5 hours without the case, and maybe 3.5 hours with the case. So yeah, one common thing about these earbuds are that they have really bad batteries, and that's because it's just super light. It is light because they don't have batteries. It's a problem. They need to add batteries, because I would much rather than maybe bump up the price by like $2 and give me better battery. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room. Should you get these? You know, that's kind of the whole question. Are you gonna get these? Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. But so my final verdict is that no, you shouldn't get these. And yes, I'm doing a voiceover because I feel like I can condense this information further, and your guys' time is extremely important. By the way, I just want to say thank you for everybody who stuck around. It really means a lot. Now, the reason I've come to this verdict is that, you know, there are many other audio brands that create earbuds that are way too good to ignore, such as the Jabra Elites, the Earfun 3 Pros, the Soundpeats T2, and basically the great benefits that you get with these are a dedicated app, which allows you to change the EQ, better speakers, obviously creating better sound quality, and getting these nice to have accessories such as, you know, changeable ear tips, which actually is extremely important for sound quality, just for noise isolation. And you also get some really nice benefits such as ANC, if you get ones with ANC obviously, and ambient sound mode that you just don't get with these clones. Also, you get some, you know, good charging solutions such as Type-C and Qi wireless charging. And obviously, you get that stability in knowing that you invested in a good and reputable brand, and they're not just gonna die out like these do. One thing to keep in mind is shipping time, and AliExpress is notorious for being terrible with their shipping dates. You know, build quality is also something you should keep in mind. These are built terribly. It won't last you a very long time, and also, you know, battery is important as well in a pair of wireless earbuds. And if you aren't getting good battery life, then what's the point in wearing them if they're just gonna die out in whatever, 2 hours? And if you don't want to spend maybe $40 to $80, I'd recommend the KZ10 Pros. Just any real IEMs made by KZ. I really do sound like Dankpods, but yeah, they sound great. They're great for the money. You can actually turn them into wireless earbuds with little attachments on Amazon that you can get. And if you don't know what I mean, search up the original Google Pixel Buds and you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I just don't think that they're that worth it unless you want to use them as a prop and purely a prop. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you for sticking around this long. You know, you're really helping out the channel, and I'll see you next time.